So then, I'm really back into my Supercars grind, and you're going to have 2 videos, I think in as many days. Let's talk about the Surface Paradise one, because, yeah, I mean, the Gold Coast produces great racing. I love this track. I mean, I loved it since I first drove it in, what was it, Tokyo Race Driver 2? And even though this version of it is slightly shorter nowadays, isn't it? It's still one that I enjoy watching the racing on, and it can still generate all kinds of different chaos, all kinds of different action, especially over those curbs. It's one of those things where you're like, oh, you wouldn't be able to have something like that today when it comes to F1. But that's kind of the nice thing about it, is you have these chicanes with these massive curbs that the supercars have to wrestle their way around or over. Sometimes past, though they get told off if they do that a little bit too much. But it promotes great racing. It promotes great battles, and that's quite telling from the fact that they had to put the last 10 laps as their own separate video on YouTube. It was a good double for Chaz Mostert as well, with Brock Feeney ended up getting the second place in both of them. You do feel for the drivers who got eliminated, the likes of Di Pasquale, who picked up that gargantuan penalty. The likes of Brody Kostecki, who didn't start the first one, and then Ryan Wood, who just, well, didn't have the same highs. At the same time, Will Brown was able to get through just on what he's built up over the course of the season so far. It wasn't that he had bad results, but compared to his teammate, it seemed that Feeney had the measure of him, but Feeney seems to have had the measure of Will Brown for quite a lot of the season. It's nice to see Mostert picking up more wins. I mean, he won, what, Taupo? And that was it before the Gold Coast. And I know that he's meant to be great, so, I mean, I've seen him in things like Race of Champions, so it's nice to see him doing well now. Especially after what happened at Bathurst. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the Sandown stuff, especially because it's one that I've driven in iRacing quite a bit. So I'll sit down and I'll watch that. I'll give my thoughts on that one as well. Meanwhile, I'll just briefly say, as I did at the end of the Bathurst one, I'm really hoping Superview fixes before Adelaide. I'd quite like to watch that one live. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching and joining us as always, and till next time, bye for now.